Shalom. Call Allah, all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who still rule and teach well. Peace, blessings, and safety to the Lord's elect scattered throughout the four corners of the planet Earth, pushing this word in humility and sincerity as commanded by Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. I don't know what I'm going to title this lesson, but pretty much, and I don't have to do this, but it's so ironic, the irony, of these people, man. You people here in America, which in the Holy Scriptures is Mystery Babylon the Great, you have no idea what is going on here as far as the reality of your existence, man. Now, this was a post, there's a Instagram page in my city called the Cleveland Remembrance page. And pretty much what they do is they they post the news, post a whole lot of judgment, things that won't necessarily be on the net, on the television screen. Other news like that they'll have on here where people send them videos of car accidents or shootings or whatever. My son is missing. And in this case, there was a suicide. Now, every time this page posts a suicide, I say about 70% of the time, the person is a part of that community. And you know what community I'm talking about. And why is that? Because the Lord said that the wages of sin is death. The Lord said that if a man lie with mankind as he lied with a woman, he shall surely be put to death, man. And the scriptures say that the law, let me see if I can find this. Let's go here. 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 37, notwithstanding the law perisheth not, but remaineth in his force. What does that mean? The law is still in effect, man. And the results of the law are still going to manifest themselves. It's never going to go away. Matter of fact, we can start up 2nd Ezra 9, verse 35. The thing also which was sown or cast therein or received doth perish and remaineth not with us, but with us it have not happened so. For we that have received the law perish by sin, and our hearts also which receive it. Notwithstanding the law perisheth not, but remaineth in its force. That's it. And this person looks like an Edomite. She jumped off of a bridge. She jumped off of a bridge. You see, she got a tattoo of a demon on her arm. And them demons got to her. Now, I look at this picture, and I could automatically see that this person is a part of that community. But then you got people in the comments. Somebody responded to me because I said most be gay and depressed. And that's facts. Anybody that's living that type of lifestyle, you don't love your life. You hate your life, but you're in fucking denial. And Esau puts this, he puts this, he paints this sunny picture of that lifestyle on TV and in the media, and you all confused. Because in the TV and the media, these moles, they look like they having the time of their life. But you hate yourself. You're depressed. So that's what I said. I said most be gay and depressed. And I can, like I said, I can look at this picture and I can see that this person is a part of that community. Let's see. Ecclesiasticus 19, verse 29. A man may be known by his look, and one that have understanding by his countenance when thou meetest him. Right. A man may be known by his look. And one thing that a woman is supposed to have is what? Long hair. So when a woman don't got long hair, that's a red flag. That's a red flag and a possible indication that they're a part of that community. But these people calling me ignorant, I'm going to show you that you're actually ignorant. I'm going to go to statistics and I'm going to show you that you're actually ignorant. My comment is factual. Most people be gay and depressed. This is 1 Corinthians 11, verse 5. It says, but every man that prayeth or prophesieth with her head uncovered dishonoreth her head, for that is even all one as if she were shaven. So it's not, it says, for if the woman be not covered, let her also be shorn. But if it be a shame for a woman to be shorn or shaven, let her be covered. So it's really a shame for a woman's hair to be shaved. Okay, and if she had hair, it was supposed to be covered. But the fact that she don't have hair, it don't really necessarily have to be covered. But that's a shame for women that don't have no hair, because now you look like a man. So my comment said most be gay and depressed. So somebody commented the real top tier. You know that's an end dub. The real top tier said, "Why you add gay? What that got to do with depression?" I responded, "I just said it." Okay, what do you mean? What does gay have to do with depression? I just said it. Most be gay and depressed. When you gay, you depressed. When you depressed, you know, when you depressed from your gayness, they go together. So that's what they got to do with. That's what depression got to do with gay. And then somebody, Edomite responded. B Bubs responded the most ignorant comment on this thread. So now let's go to Google. All it takes is a simple Google search to see if I'm ignorant or if they're ignorant. To see if most people who are living those type of lifestyles, are they plagued in the mind or not? This article is a study. A study. You know what a study is? A study means people gather statistics based upon facts, not based upon opinion. But that's the problem. See, most people in this society, they go based upon opinion and not fact. They go based upon flesh and not fact. It says adult suicide risk vary by sexual identity. Lesbian, gay, and bisexual adults were 3 to 6 times more likely than heterosexual adults to report suicidal thoughts, plans, attempts in the 2015 to 2019 National Survey on Drug Use and Health, according to a study reported this week in the American Journal of Preventive Medicine. Suicidal thoughts decreased across age groups and were highest among white adults in each sexual identity category. In some age and race ethnicity categories, bisexual women were more likely to report suicidal thoughts than lesbian and gay women. So this proves that people that's a part of that community, there were 3 to 6 times more likely than heterosexual adults to report suicidal thoughts, plans, and attempts. Let's get another article. This is from, and I didn't have to do no digging to find these. This is the second link and the first link. This first link is from Cambridge, which is one of the, if not the most prestige college in the whole planet Earth. It's one of them. So this article is from Cambridge. It was published January 2nd, 2018. Sexual orientation and suicidal behavior in young people. Summary. LGB young people have been found to be at greater risk of suicidal behavior. Boom. So who's ignorant? Am I ignorant? No, you're ignorant. B-Bubs 10. Talking about the most ignorant. Look at B-Bubs 10 profile. Follower of Christ. Yeah, you keep following Christ, maybe you'll be the next suicidal victim. It says young people have been found, and I say that because his name is not Christ, and who the world called Christ is a whole nother person than whom the Bible calls the Son of God, Yahweh Shai. It says young people have been found to be at greater risk of suicidal behavior. National prevention strategies have identified the need to reduce suicide risk in this population. However, research on specific risk factors for LGBT people that may inform suicidal prevention programs are at early stages of development. So it says a UK study saw that LGBT people found 58% planned or attempted suicide. That's more than half. That's damn near 2/3 of all people that's moles. They think about killing themselves, man. They think about killing themselves, man. That's Romans, the first chapter, man. Romans 1. I'm going to go here real quick in 28, and then we're going to come back. It says, and even as they did not like to retain God in their knowledge, you see, he called me ignorant, which the term ignorant means to lack knowledge or information. I obviously don't. I just went to the statistics. I just showed you that my statement is true. Most people who are gay are depressed. And see, your knowledge that you have is not the knowledge of God. The people that are part of this community, everybody that support the comments against me, their knowledge is not of God. So it says, even as they did not like to retain God in their knowledge, God gave them over to a reprobate mind to do those things which are not convenient. You see, the Lord is plaguing their minds to do things that are not convenient. Like what? Like kill your fucking self, man. That ain't convenient. That's the furthest from convenience you can get. It says LGB young people report 78% greater odds of experiencing a common mental disorder compared to heterosexuals, and are more likely to engage in risk behaviors such as risky sexual behavior, smoking, illegal drug use. So that's it, man. If you keep reading here in Romans 1:29, it says, being filled with all unrighteousness, fornication, wickedness, covetousness, maliciousness, full of envy, murder, debate, deceit, malignity, whisperer, backbiters, haters of God, despiteful, proud, boasters, inventors of evil things, disobedient to parents. This community falls under all of these categories. And when you live this type of lifestyle, because if you start up at verse 20, if we start at, I'm going to read verse 25 or verse 26. It says, for this cause God gave them up unto vile affection. For even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature. Also, and likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burned in their lust one toward another, men with men, working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves the recompense of their error, which was meet. The recompense means payback of their error, which is their sin, which was meat. The payback for their sin, which was meat. Meat meaning good, a correct measurement. Okay, that's whatever type of disease the Lord gives them over to, or death, or the Lord will plague their mind, as we see now. So the subject matter is these people who have given themselves over to vile affection. And now we're seeing the type of characteristics that they have. So verse 29 says, being filled with all unrighteousness, fornication, wickedness, covetousness, maliciousness, full of envy, murder, debate, deceit, malignity, whisperers, backbiters, haters of God, despiteful, proud, boasters. And I'm telling you, the people that's a part of that community are some of the most low life and immoralist people you would ever fucking meet, man. People that's a part of that community, man. They all act like this. It says backbiters, haters of God, despiteful, proud, boasters, inventors of evil things, disobedient to parents, because of course their parents tried to, shield them from that type of lifestyle. I'm sure their parents tried. Most parents back in the 80s and 90s, they tried to prevent their children from going that way. These parents nowadays, they will literally groom them to be that way. So it's, that lifestyle usually starts off with you rebelling against your parents. You're not honoring your father and your mother. Romans 1:31, it says, without understanding, covenant breakers, without natural affection, implacable, unmerciful, who knowing the judgment of God, that they which commit such things are worthy of death. And so the law being still in its force, the Lord brings death upon these people, whether they kill themselves or the Lord kill them in a car accident or a disease or a gunshot wound or whatever. But a lot of judgment is being dished out to these moles, man. And you see, the people will see these same posts that I see, but they're not taking note that, wow, a lot of these people being judged, they live in wicked lifestyles, man. A lot of these people being judged, man, they dealing with same sex. They trannies, they this, they that. Let me get this. This is Proverbs 28 verse 5. Evil men understand not judgment, but they that seek Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai understand all things. So the people, they not understanding these judgments. Nor are they a student of reality, man. Because if you was a student of reality, you would know that people who are fucking a part of this community, man, they hate theyself, man. I don't care what type of front they try to put on. It's a mental illness to be a Mo. Romans 1 and 32, who knowing the judgment of the Most High, that they which commit such things are worthy of death, not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them. So these people are worthy of death, and that's why the Lord gives them over, decrees death. You know, so my comment was not ignorant. All right, it's a true statement. Most people are gay and depressed. Okay. Lord is edifying, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Shalom.